Hello again. We need to talk about Tineecon Year 2. For those who haven't been subscribed to my channel since last year or are just stumbling upon this at random, Tineecon is a small anime convention held in north central New Jersey. This year it was in Edison, and last year it was in Springfield. And it was created in 2025 to add some more small community-focused conventions to the northeast of the United States of America. I went to its inaugural event last year, had a pretty lit time, hung out with some friends, bought some cool art, and won my first ever performance award in a masquerade. So I felt very called to go back and support its continuing year, and I think it got better. Not perfect, of course, but way better than last year by a mile. I wasn't sure if I was going to go again because it, number one, fell really close to my family vacation, and number two, it's a bit of a drive no matter where in the state the venue is for me, so I wasn't sure if I could handle doing that alone. But what really pushed me over the edge on deciding to go was the masquerade. I was really hooked on entering again, but unfortunately I was waitlisted. This did not deter me. I bought that ticket and by God, I was going to use it. So on the morning of July 12th, I woke up at 6:30 a.m. to get myself into cosplay for the day. Good morning. I am in the process of Laudna-ifying for the day, which takes a while because this grease paint is kind of thin and it takes a couple of layers, but you can kind of see where the pail is different than my normal pail. I've been looking forward to Tiny all week because it's been a rough week at work, and because immediately after I'm going on my family vacation, which is very fun. I'm gonna be very tired at the end of this week, but I don't really care as long as I have fun. I can take it easy this year because I'm not competing. I was waitlisted and I didn't get off the waitlisted, which boo, but it happens all the time here, so I'm completely fine. So I don't have to go extreme with costume, so I'm just doing Laudna in the Laudna merch dress because it's a little warm for all of my Ren Fair layers, and I'm gonna save that for the autumn. So it's gonna be nice to just experience this as a chill thing and as a supportive audience member for my friends. Voice crack. I have some small goals that I want to achieve while I'm there. I want to get a candle from that one candle shop. I want to get boba, the same truck I think that was there last year is this year. I want to see if I can find some stationery because I'm running out of my Snoopy envelopes and letters, which makes me sad because they're cute and they were my mom's. And I want to meet the voice actor of Luz Nakeda from the Owl House. I could have worn Amity today, but the call to Laudna was too strong, or Laudna. I'm gonna finish my makeup and then I'm driving by myself to New Jersey for the first time, which is a little scary, but it's only a 2-hour drive, so I think we're gonna be fine. All right, we're in New Jersey. Obviously can't vlog and drive, so I've got no footage of that. That was a drive. You could immediately tell when we shifted from the Pennsylvania to the New Jersey part of the highway because the roads got narrower, the drivers got worse, the amount of Teslas multiplied. Some idiot let a piece of their scrap metal drop in the middle of the road, and I swerved around just a little too late and it grazed the side of my car. So as soon as I get my hair on and stuff, I'm going to look at the side of my car to make sure that there is no damage. My wallet cannot afford any more car issues. I've had too many this year alone. But yeah, I'm at Tineecon and I'm here early. I got parking immediately. I'm right across from the Atasha display so I can start staring at pretty cars and the food trucks. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the boba and the dumplings at the Thai food truck. They look really, really good on the website, so I hope they are as good as the picture makes them look. But yeah, here we go. I definitely miscalculated my commute time. I thought the event started at 10, so I left my house at 8:15, 8:30, so I could get there semi on time with parking. The event started at 11. I pulled up at 10:10. And I wasn't going to just stand in the parking lot for 50 minutes, so I went inside and asked staff what I could do until we were allowed to start getting badges, and they shuffled me over to a pillar and said, hey, you're first in line for pre-reg now, have fun. And then they moved the line outside for the last like 10 minutes before opening. It was very much a blessing to have gotten there early and been the first person, because I could go in, sit on a couch, and people watch, because the line outside stretched partway around the hotel, and I could just stare at all of the pretty cosplays. As my friends came in, I could like spot them out the window and be like, oh my gosh, that's you, that's you. But Jesus Christ, this con got so much more popular within the past year. I guess word spread about how nice it was last time. And it took a good while for everybody to be let in. They had to like segment off the line to make sure the building didn't get overcrowded with the entire line spanning through the lobby. They like cut it off, segmented the line. It was a whole ordeal. I sat and watched basically the whole thing. And once we were all inside, we could start our con day. Everybody's got a critter today. I got pate. We got frog in a vlog. Frog in a vlog. And we got Stringy. Yes. Critter party. Critter party.
Mother, it's here. I'm here.
The venue was a lot bigger this year. There was much more space to sit down when you had downtime, walk around, take photos. They expanded to rooms on the second floor of this venue instead of all in one floor like last time, which I think was a benefit because it gave people who wanted to be away from all the hustle and bustle a place to be during the day. There was a designated quiet room where I think I spent a good half hour at one point because I was just like, I cannot people, I'm going to sit down. They moved gaming and one of the panel rooms upstairs, which was a pretty big panel room. Low-key, they could have done main events there, but I guess they didn't want to because of residential rooms being like across the hall, which understandably so. The random hotel guests who are here for the FIFA World Cup don't want to deal with our weeb shit. Yeah. An elevator that works. Haven't seen one of those since when, guys?
Forever.
A while.
We didn't have to wait in line, which was nice.
Yes.
Escalators.
And at least we are not on floor 18.
No.
We're just on 2. One thing that I did this year that I didn't do last year because I wasn't dressed for any of the fandoms was attend the meetups. The meetup space was outside near the outdoor pool and recreation area. There were some nice trees, fun lights, and there was a squirrel that wanted to come hang out. Sit. Hello, sir. Are you a part of the meetup? Are you one of the druids in wild shape? Are you Fern in wild shape? You come to, oh, no. Goodbye. There was a Critical Role meetup, and I got to meet a handful of other critters who showed up to the event. We had representation from all 3 Exandria campaigns, nobody from Aramon. The meetup was also marketed partially as a trinket trade, at least according to this little flyer that the host made for it. So I filled a bag with random rocks, fake flowers, and stickers that I just had lying around that I was like, get rid of these please. And I emptied that bag so fast.
I feel weirdly confident like this. I don't know why, but I do.
Yes, hold up. Get into just take a look at fair weather friends over here.
Summer Frankie,
and summer-ish Laudna are gonna go get some food because we're starving. Yeah, cut that way. It wasn't too hot outside, so the wait for food could have been significantly worse than it was. We had just gotten over the giant heat dome in the Northeast. This was the weekend after that occurred, so it was definitely more tolerable than it would have been. Food review, boba slapped as always. I think my tapioca pearls were slightly underdone though because I sucked one up and it just felt weird, like soggy almost. The dumplings that I got were also very good. I do love them. Truck was the longest line out of all of them because the one next to it, I believe, sold out partway through the day. I wasn't out there to actually see them like put up a sign, but that was the primary food that was not sweet stuff or boba. And low-key, I couldn't tell what portion I was getting because the signs were either AI generated or AI enhanced. So Tiny, please vet your vendors better for AI generated work. A lot of us really don't like that. We sat down for lunch in cosplay repair and people watched for a little bit. So we had a sewing machine as our +1 at the table. Food, no hair anymore. No hair. Upside down, no hair. Somehow, nothing has melted off yet. I've got like a chunk. Love your antenna! Sorry, I had to shout at people. It's my wig cap under. Riveting content, me fixing my hair. And from where we were, we peeked over some of the hotel decor and could see that that was where they set up the signings for the cosplay guests and the industry guests. So as soon as we were done, we walked over to say hi to all the cosplay guests and meet Sarah Nicole Robles, the voice of Luz Nakeda from the Owl House. She was very sweet. I kind of regretted not wearing Amity to this con because she had so many Lumity prints on the table and I was like, aw, man. And she was taking photos with Owl House cosplayers throughout the day and I did feel a tiny bit left out, but some fun stuff did happen at our turn. So we just met the voice of Luz Nakeda and somebody's having a moment because she's in contact with the voice actor Frankie and is going to send the cosplay. So someone got a win today. It's so warm. Stares wistfully at pool. I think we got like one last loop in Artist Alley and Dealers Inn before the big events. Oh boy. Let me tell you about the Artist Alley of Pain and Suffering. They absolutely made the space for Artist Alley too small. It was not accessible for multiple people to walk through at a time. There was a person near me in a wheelchair who like just barely fit through the aisles. It was stacked with wonderful artists. This is nothing against them at all. I just would have bought things from them to show you if I didn't feel like I was being suffocated every couple of steps because there was no room to stop and look and there was no room for people who wanted to walk around. It was so bad that they had to cap the amount of people in the room and let a handful of people in at a time, which is the right thing to do, but Jesus Christ, if you're a small con and your Artist Alley needs a line, you need a bigger room for your Artist Alley. The only thing I walked away with was actually from Dealer's Hall, is this candle from Cryptic Affair. I have been wanting to buy from them since last year, and the scents that I wanted sold out by the time I got there, but this taro milk tea one smells absolutely delightful and I cannot wait to burn it. And then came Masquerade. You may remember that last year, the line for Masquerade audience members went out the door of the building. This was not the case this year, but it did stretch from the doors of the lobby inside to the cafe of the hotel. And I thought they were going to let us in earlier than the allotted time, but when has a Masquerade ever run exactly on time at anime cons? If you answered never, you're correct. Masquerade line is up at the door and all the way around to the back. We're all waiting here. Take the word of the day! LineCon! Help us! I didn't film any of the performances. I did get a couple of the craftsmanship walk-ons because I wanted to hype up my friends. I don't know why I didn't film any of the performances. I think I was just so locked in on the really good ones that I was like, I need my full undevoted attention to this right now. It was very idol heavy, a lot of Vocaloid, a lot of idol games. So in lieu of a light stick, I just wielded my Pate plushie as a light stick, and it was so funny. People around us who had non-light stick items also started doing it, and I hope the performers weren't too distracted by that. If so, I am so sorry. I was just being a silly little guy. That was me last time. I did have my camera on for all of the awards acceptances in case Eileen won something. And oh my gosh, every single winner deserved it so much. The lineup of craftsmen and performers was so stacked. I have not sat in the audience for a proper masquerade in a very long time. I said this at the beginning and I'm saying it again because it's true. And what a great first one back in the audience, because I was just so entertained and amazed by everything. And I extend my greatest congratulations to everybody who won because oh my god, y'all are amazing. Also, if you're one of the winners of craftsmanship and seeing this and you want the recording of your acceptance, shoot me a message on my social media and I will send it to you. Couch, 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 couch! Con over, thus begins the peeling. Oh, the combs are stuck in my head.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna finagle with that on camera. You're just gonna get this weird haircut. It's giving Doonies. Indentation.
Oh yeah, it's bad. She was cutting.
She did so good in walk-ons. No awards, but winner in my heart. Yeah, better con overall than last year. I had a great time. Definitely worth driving on that horrible, awful road.
They need better air conditioning.
They need better air conditioning. Yeah, maybe everyone. Maybe we should hand out fans next year.
Honestly, yeah.
It's just so hot. All right, peace out, dude. I am like 20 minutes from my house. We're so close. So I have to make a stop at Wawa, or else I'm not making it home. And then I drove back into Pennsylvania and the con day was over. So yeah, in general, Tiny definitely improved from last year. There was more space to do things, the programming was immensely better organized, and there was more variety of things. Artist Alley sucked, and I think that needs to be completely reworked if they stick with this venue next year, which I wouldn't complain if they did. I am very glad that this con listened to criticism and grew, and hopefully will continue to do so for year 3, because if they do so, then they absolutely have a future becoming a long-standing small con, and I would really love if that happened because the vibe is just always so good. I know it's only existed 2 years, but I've had fun at both, and possibly will have fun at the third if I attend next year. It's starting to feel like a tradition con for me, so we'll see where it falls on the family vacation calendar next time. I think that's everything I wanted to cover. If I forgot something, oops, too late now. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit all of the buttons, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.